What's up, everybody? It's your homeboy NX1, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers by the Last Night Voyager class Mega Megatron. Before we take a look at him, we got three things to cover. Three things this time. First thing I want to cover is I've been looking everywhere for this, and finally I found him on Saturday. That's just what I wanted to see. Second thing, we gotta look at the packaging. So here is Megatron and his ugliness. You ugly mess. He's a Voyager clone. You basically get it. He's a premium edition Transformer. He's a merciless tyrant. He's more of that ugly Megatron. On the back, he's 22 steps and Hound right there and there. So the second thing, the third thing I want to cover is his weapon. So yeah, here is his pretty cool looking axe sword weapon thing of murder death that he uses when he's angry. He's like, give me Berserker right now. I mean, not Berserker. They made a toy Berserker and they didn't even put him in the movie that much. How dare you, Michael Bay? Anyway, yeah, this is his sword. Doesn't have that much paint, but good detail. But the paint, you gotta forgive it because it in the movie is basically like silver and gray, but here it's just gray, which is very accurate to he can store this. You can't store this two ways on the robo mode. You got ports on his hands. You can slide that in, and you can have him in whatever pose you want, like that. Or if you don't want him holding it, you can store it on the back, which I don't know why you wouldn't want him holding it. You could plug it on the back like that for weapon storage, and and you can. Let's bring this on. But yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, let's just get right into comparisons. Actually, before we do that, we gotta take a look at the head, his ugly head, if anyone cares. So here's his ugly head, right there, with the mustard all over his mouth, his feet, his body, his cannon, which looks pretty cool if you ask me. Yep. And yeah, that's pretty much all for Megatron. Let's get into comparisons. So the only comparison I want to do is Voyager class Optimus Prime, which is, in my opinion, probably the best representation of Optimus Prime. In my opinion, there are a lot of people saying the worst figure, the best figure. It's your opinion. You do whatever you want with your opinion. I don't want to have anything to do with it. But yeah, they look like huge sworn enemies to me. If you ask me, let's see, and at the camera. If you ask me, they look like big sworn enemies, and like it's just like it's so amazing, man. Oh, and also they're basically they're basically the same size. That's what I wanted to say. They're basically the same size. 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 Anyway, yeah. Also, he has a Decepticon symbol. But yeah, let's just get into articulation. He has a ball joint at the head. You can look up. He can't look down. He can't look side. He can't wiggle his head side to side. He has a 360 at the arm that can go in and out. And this will move out of the way to accommodate that movement. He has a bicep swivel. He has way over 90 degrees of bender at the elbow. He has no wrist swivel, but he has this joint, which is just dumb. But it's for transformation. He has no waist swivel due to how everything's like just gonna connect and whatnot. These skirt pieces will move out of the way. Be quiet, phone. These will move out of the way to accommodate leg movement. The legs can go forward. They can go back. They can go in and out. You can like. Anyway, but me personally, I think the hip joints are just a little too tight for my taste. yeah, so you got that. He has a, if I swivel, he has a little teeny tiny under 90 degrees of bender at the knee. He has ankle rotation, which is nice. And yeah, for this arm, you can rotate the cannon, um, like this, or if you don't want him holding the cannon, just fold it up, and he just has this big blob of plastic next to his um, arm. But me personally, I like him holding the cannon but the cannon. You know what? The thing I really wish they had was the face mask gimmick, which they did not put in the figure. Whatever. Um, let's just get into our transformation. So take it away, music. Let's go. I'm ready. And here you have his jet mode. In my opinion, I think this is a pretty cool jet mode. It's pretty big, as you can see right here. Yeah, it's a pretty big jet mode. I don't know if the camera caught all that transformation. If it did, then good. If it didn't, I'm not gonna go back into it. So shame on you, camera, or shame on you, me. Anyway, yeah, this is the jet mode. There's not much to say about this jet mode. It's a jet. It's a jet. But yeah, there's not much to say. He's got more of the yellow stuff. Well, I don't know what that is. He has weapon storage for the sword. There's the weapon storage under the jet, and he has the weapon storage on top. What am I doing? Yeah, he has weapon storage. You can put it over here, which makes no sense whatsoever. You can probably go in like shh and bash everyone in the head, rip their slice their heads off, and rip their eyes out, rip their out. I'm stupid. You can also peg it on top right here. And there you got your weapon storage. There's not much else to say about the figure other than it's a pretty neat figure. Now, at the end of the day, I'd probably give this figure like, let's see, I don't know, probably like a 9 out of 10. I don't know. Yeah, like a 9 out of 10, just same like Optimus Prime. If I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if they had the face mask feature, but no. He doesn't have a wrist swivel. They could have added a wrist swivel, but at the same time, I understand. Actually, never mind. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Because the thigh joints, in my opinion, are just a little too loose. Actually, just way too loose for my taste, anyway. I was like them to be just right. Just like Optimus Prime's leg joints. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review for Transformers 5, The Last Night Voyager Class Megatron. And peace out, everybody. Peace out, everybody.